Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video, and this is going to be on Followed by Kerosene. I didn't fully go through and buy a whole bottle, but I did buy a little sample, and people were not lying when they said this fragrance is extremely strong and also extremely realistic. Like, it has a very realistic coffee, caramel, syrup, a little bit of spice. Like, the notes in this smell identical, like very like to their real life counterparts. And I only got it for like $10 off of Ministry of Scent. Five for the sample, five for shipping. And the main accords are coffee, warm, spicy, caramel, sweet, chocolate, vanilla, and amber. And the notes are coffee, caramel, chocolate, vanilla, and amber. I mostly get coffee, caramel, maybe a little bit of vanilla. I think the vanilla and chocolate might be mixing together to give that syrup smell, because I had this from yesterday. I sprayed this on here yesterday. It is basically just as strong on here than it was yesterday. This is the only fragrance that when I spray on paper, it actually projects every other fragrance. You're not going to smell it until you get up close to it. I took a nap yesterday. I took a nap, about 3-4 hours later, I woke up and my whole entire room smelled like Followed. Like I was in a cafe, like a Waffle House, you know what I'm saying? It smelled like pancakes, syrup, like this. We're not fully Waffle House, maybe like a Starbucks and a Waffle House, or like a Starbucks and an IHOP, because that syrup smell gives that pancake vibe. And the coffee, the caramel in the coffee, I don't just get coffee, I get caramel and coffee together. So to my nose, it smells like a caramel frappe or like a caramel latte. And extremely realistic. I was asking my family to smell this. I didn't even give it to anyone yet. And my sister was like, "Why do you smell like syrup?" My brother came into the room and said, "Why does he smell syrup?" But me and my mom smelled coffee, like more strongly over the syrup smell. So I think it does smell different, slightly different to people. Because I did see some reviews. People were saying they smelled curry. I got none of that, luckily. I got all this Gourmand, very, like, I don't know how to like say this, very, very, very realistic Gourmand coffee, caramel, syrup notes. Extremely realistic. And so I saw a lot of reviews of people saying they go out in public and people are like, "Do you smell waffles? Do you smell pancakes? Do you smell coffee?" And I thought they were over exaggerating. But no, I truly feel like if you were to go out in public wearing this, someone might actually say, "Why does it smell like coffee in here? Why does it smell like pancakes in here? Why do I smell syrup?" And also, I have a bunch of other fragrances that are apparently like room fillers, which every time I've worn them, they're not actually room fillers. They just project kind of strong. That's like 3 to 4 feet. I promise you guys, you wear this, you're going to fill a room. This little test strip has been projecting in my room. My whole room, my whole room still smells like Followed. And it's been like, man, it's been like 20 hours because I first sprayed this at like 4 and it's 1:30. So it's been like 21 hours. 21 hours and my whole room smells like a caramel latte and pancakes and syrup. I might actually, I genuinely like the way it smells. Yes, I'm smelling the bag because you can smell this through the bag. I'm not even lying. The bag itself smells more like coffee. This one has went through more stages to dry downs and all that. So this has more of that caramel latte syrup smell. While this smells like freshly brewed black coffee. Well, that's like the only coffee, but Smells like coffee, like no, not black, dark coffee, like that medium dark roast. That's what this smells like. It smells. That's why I keep smelling it. It smells good, and I'm a fan of Gourmand fragrances. Um, that's why I'm sad whenever they said like "Strong with You Intensely" and "The Most Wanted" smelled like toffee. I didn't really get that. If I never had toffee, I pretty much can probably know what toffee smells like. There wasn't really anything like fully gourmand about this. Follow is a straight, it smells like food. Like, you will smell delicious. I do plan to wear this to school one of these days. I don't know if I'm either excited to see people's reactions or if I'm kind of scared, because you know I'm not a very out person. I like to keep to myself, but I think it'd be kind of funny to wear it to class and have people ask like, "Oh, why does it smell like breakfast in here?" You know what I'm saying? But I know Ministry of Scents. I think this is like 150 on there, if I remember correctly. Let me find it right quick. But you can get a tester for like $10, shipping and all that. Yeah, it's like 152 on Ministry of Scents. I would recommend this, even though this is nuclear. One spray, one little spray has my homeroom smelling like this. So just imagine 2, 3 sprays going out in public. You're going to be like literally, you're probably gonna have a sillage of like a mile. Like this stuff is like strong. Cause that Camera's strong. But I wore like 7 sprays of Camera last week. Cause I wore it to work, you know. Just to test, cause you know at work, I guess the smell of my job kind of counteracts the fragrances. So a lot of fragrances are less strong than it would be if I were to wear them to like class or to the store or something like that. And no one can smell me, surprisingly. So I may have to test this at work. Just go to work one day smelling like coffee and syrup and pancakes. Here's an update. I did mention how I would plan to wear this to work. I wore it to work yesterday. I wore 2 sprays to work. And the thing's a monster. In my 16-inch arm video, road to 16-inch arms, I did not mention this another day because I still smell like coffee and syrup. That fragrance is powerful. I walked into work because I work at a restaurant. I went to the front because, you know, I'm like I guess a cashier. And my coworker was like, "Oh my gosh, you were not lying." Because I warned them that it may smell like coffee, syrup, like a caramel latte, all that stuff. She's like, "You didn't even walk, like the minute I walked into the building, like I didn't even walk back there yet." And she automatically turned and was like, "Oh my gosh, you smell like coffee and syrup." And then a customer was also like, "Oh, that's him?" Because at the restaurant I work at, they serve chicken and waffles. And everyone, even another coworker, she was like, "Yeah, I just thought it was chicken and waffles that was just smelling so strong up here." But no, it was me. This thing in the corner has the sillage. It's extremely strong. I do not advise spraying this on clothes. I did spray it on both arms. The longevity is not monster. It does last a long time, but it's a skin scent today. This is not project at all. This has been a skin scent ever since like I got home last night. When I got home, after I showered, after I like got cleaned up, the scent's minor. It's like very barely there, but it's not. You do not have to worry about it projecting. Everyone who makes reviews saying, "Yeah, I tried to wash it off and I still smelled extremely strong," they're lying out their ass. But yes, this is extremely strong. This is the first fragrance that I smelt. It overpowered the food at my job. The whole front end of my job just smelled like syrup. But I got no complaints. I was actually told it smelled good. It was just very strong. But yeah, I just wanted to insert that. I did wear it extremely strong. My next experience would have to be wearing it to school and listening for people saying, "Oh, you smell syrup, you smell coffee, blah, blah, blah." Well, but yeah, back to the video. And yeah, I think that's it for this review. It's not really first impressions. I wanted to, but I was too tired yesterday. Would I recommend this? If you really like gourmand fragrances, like fragrances that smell like a realistic like food dish, I would get this. There is a chance, I've seen reviews, some people might think that you smell like curry or like more savory than a sweet coffee and caramel syrup smell. I'm lucky no one near me has, I guess, picked up on that curry smell yet. But this winter, this is definitely probably going to be empty. I might even get a full bottle one day because it smells good. I ain't gonna lie. It smells good. It lasts a very, 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 very long time. And yeah, if we get 10 likes, I'll wear it out in public. Demand to reach 10 likes, but if not, I'll probably just wear it once it gets really, really cold so that I'm not suffocating everyone's nose with this like breakfast smell. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of you guys' day and peace.